Hi, my name is Tim Buwick for Total Pickleball. We are here in beautiful Naples, Florida, site of the Minto US Open Pickleball Championships. We are watching pickleball at the very highest levels, and that gives us a unique opportunity to talk about the top 5 doubles strategies for pickleball. We'll break it down, so let's get right to it. Top doubles strategy number 1, you can't over-communicate. You have to talk to your partner. This is so key. You're working as a team. That's why it's called a partner. All right, you need to talk to each other. Mine, yours. On lobs, you've got to say, hey, I've got it. So we need to constantly talk. A lot of times, what happens when we're playing doubles, and especially against a doubles team that knows what they're doing, their goal is they want to try to create chaos between you. That's why you need to talk to each other. Mine, yours, I've got this. Know what each other is going to do. The other thing in terms of communicating is know what your strengths are and know what your partner's strengths are. So you can play to those. You instinctively know the more that you play with your partner, you're instinctively going to know what balls are theirs, what balls are yours. Yet at the same time, as I say again, you can't over communicate. Talk. When in doubt, say, hey, I got this, or yours. It's so important. One of the worst ways to lose a point is when you're both standing there looking at each other and saying, I thought you had that. Not a good way to end a point, so talk to each other. One of the key points in pickleball, how many times, and I do this all the time, you hit a ball that's going out. And this is where your partner can really help, where you go, hey, leave it, or bounce it, or out. Yell something to your partner to give them an idea that lay off that shot. Oftentimes, your partner can see better than you whether a ball is going to go out or not. And the same is true for you with your partner. Another key way to talk to each other, let them know that the ball's going out so they can lay off it. Don't give away points by hitting balls that are going out. Key point number 2 is you want to watch your partner, protect your partner, and lead your partner. One thing we always want to do, and sometimes we have a tendency not to, is always watch the ball whether we're hitting it or not. We want to track the ball for a couple of reasons. One, especially when your opponent is serving, you want to see if the ball is in. But 2, you can cue off your partner. So if you see your partner's going down the line, you can turn and face that angle. Or if they're going cross court, you can protect the line. Now, in terms of watching your partner, this is how you can increase your ability to anticipate where the ball is going. That's so critical in winning pickleball. You want to kind of know where that ball is going before it does. One of the great ways to do that is by watching your partner. Now, in terms of protecting your partner is hitting the ball, so now you can anticipate and do through court coverage, being able to anticipate where that ball is going to go. Key strategy number 3 in playing winning doubles pickleball is the middle solves the riddle. Cover it and exploit it. What we want to do with our partner is we want to essentially have 6 feet of separation. So when we get pulled to one side or the other, the partner will cover that middle. We want to be close enough together where that middle is not left open. We want to force our opponent to try to target down the line. Why do we want to do that? It's a much harder shot. The net is higher on the ends than it is in the middle. Also, a cross-court shot is easier than one down the line. So what we want to do, and what I often do when I'm playing doubles, is I like to bait my opponent. Just try to beat me down the line. We don't want to be beaten in the middle, okay? One thing I'm somewhat of a fan of, which is okay, is clashing paddles. Because we're both covering the middle, sometimes we'll collide a little bit. That's okay. That's much better than standing and looking at our partner and going, yours, mine, and next thing you know, the ball gets through. So we want to cover the middle. Conversely, we want to exploit the middle for them, okay? We want to go ahead and drill the middle because it reduces the number of angles that they can get. So we go ahead and we try to drill that middle, hopefully opening up some angles. What we want to do is we want to create chaos in our opponent. A great way to do that is go to the middle. It solves the riddle. Key strategic element number 4 is strengths and weaknesses. For us, We want to play to our strengths and we want to cover our weaknesses. And when we go at them, we want to avoid their strengths and exploit our opponent's weaknesses. So this is where we talk with our partner. A lot of this is in our practice sessions and when we have pre-match meetings with our partner and we say, okay, where are you comfortable? So as an example, I have got an exceptional backhand as an example and say, I love that shot. And say, okay, well, can we set up where I can maximize that strength? So we want to set up our points accordingly in order to play to our strengths. Now what we need to do, and this is to me, one of the incredibly fun parts of pickleball is trying to figure out our opponent. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get into the match and go, oh, I think I have got it. You know, Joe, the guy who plays on the right side, the low backhand is giving him fits. Let's play there. And sometimes we might have to just stop for a moment, say, well, time out. Let's talk about this. Go, you know what, we're doing this. We're going right into this guy's wheelhouse. He's ripping that forehand. Let's go short off the angle and work the low backhand. That's where they're popping it up and we're winning points off that. So the key thing, number 4, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, not only for yourself, but for the people you're playing. The 5th and final strategy for playing winning pickleball and doubles is to be patient. Patience, patience, patience. And it's so difficult. Too often we try to end the point too soon. You'll see in this point here of how they're continuing to dink. They're working the strategy back and forth. They're looking for an opening, but they're not rushing it. They're going to take the time to find the right spot in order to attack. I oftentimes think about a couple of things when I think about patience. One is just make me hit one more ball. When I'm teaching my students, I say, when you're out there, make me hit one more. All right? Think about it this way. Don't hit the last ball. What I challenge you to do is watch some pickleball matches and see the person that hits the last ball. Did they win the point or did they lose the point? Now, yes, we want to attack, we want to take advantage of it, but most often we force the action too quickly and end up blowing the point. Be patient. I promise you, patience will get you further than maybe anything else in pickleball. I hope you enjoyed these top 5 pickleball doubles strategies. For more tips and tricks, make sure you go to totalpickleball.com.